Real talk, 5 hours of sleep, woke up tired, depressed, like motivation zero. Like I'm laying in bed and it's 5 a.m., it's dark, I'm at my family house, like nothing is here of mine. Valentine's Day gone. Ex, no contact, everything that she ever said, I'll be there for you, not there. Have to assume that she's okay and that it's gonna be okay. Consistent love for myself, love for the mission, the rig. Wake up, look in the mirror. Am I leaner? Am I not leaner? Oh, gym, I have no energy. Coffee should be good, right? Coffee will do good. Coffee does nothing, no. Literally today at the gym for 3 hours, listening to like chants, spiritual chants of like motivation, of like go up, get it, face the pain, let's go. Like, whoa. And like, it's like everything was not great. The lifts weren't great. The cardio wasn't great. Just everything was not great. Still don't even have the energy. Didn't even hit endorphins. Not that I'm even hitting endorphins anymore. We like feeling good. Tried to ramp it up, still didn't help. And arrived and I'm like, I feel like tried to get more salt, bit more potassium, has not done anything. And it's interesting, as I'm saying it, it didn't stop me getting what's done is done. I had all of these feelings. I literally, to get myself out of bed, I was like, 3, 2, 1, get up, let's go, move. It didn't stop me from doing any of it. It didn't stop me, and I'm not going to stop today. I have, while I'm here with family, I'm looking after grandparents, I'm looking after family, like I'm just looking after a lot of stuff. So I've got like really tight schedule. I've got interviews today for new staff that I'm hiring, all while feeling like this. And this is where most people get lost, you know? They go and you have so much stuff on social media ready to tell you like, nah, you gotta feel good, like do what you love, do what you gotta do, and yeah, you gotta do what you love and you gotta know why you're doing it. But to be able to have the ability to be able to do what you love at the scale you want to do it at, you're going to have tough days where no matter what your feelings are, your commitment to whatever it is greater than how you feel about it. It's wild to me that, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, like this journey, like I wanted to film this journey, the journey of what it actually takes, like, cool, what it takes in whole completion of going from boy to man to stardom to impact to phenomenal rig to phenomenal mindset to, and I'm like, I'm like, what am I gonna say today? I'm like, I'm not feeling great, like, but this is what it's all about. Like, everyone hides this shit. No one wants to say, look at how huge I am, and oh my God, you know, I got ripped and I'm all this money, but you should have seen me. Everyone talks about, oh, you should have seen me in the dark days. You should have seen me in the dark days. And we feel disconnected because we look at people somewhere up there and we're like, that's for them, that's not for me. Because I feel all this stuff and they don't look like they feel that stuff. Yeah, because they've worked through all those feelings and still got there. So yeah, they're unaffected now by their feelings, but no one shows what that actually looks like. It's all pretend, it's all this little fake validation shit. Like, hey, have a look how awesome I am. I'll work in the dark, and then I'm like, look, see, I told you I was awesome. I'll prove the girlfriend wrong. I'll prove the people wrong. I'll prove myself wrong. I'll do it for validation. I'll do it for money, for this, for... Whoa, 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 whoa. But this is what it's all about, but it's not pretty. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel pretty right now. I don't feel pretty at all, man. I don't feel pretty. I feel... Oh, I feel, and I'm still committed. I feel, and I'm still committed. So there's not much that I can do in terms of everything. If you're following along, so yesterday was Valentine's Day, and tomorrow is my ex's birthday as well. So it's just a heavy, probably emotionally, a weekend as well for me. Like, in total, it's like, whoa, like, I'm confronted though with something, which is mental health and yeah, I'm attracted to special people. I'm attracted to special people. Out of the box, not normal. Not normal, run on their own tune. And, we suspect, and the ex-partner also knows, like, something's not dialing, the cognitive things aren't perfectly aligned, right? I don't like to say mental health, here's what it is, because really mental health is just a bunch of white guys in coats, and they've been like, what we're going to do is we're going to label all these symptoms and we're going to classify them as depression. We're going to label all these symptoms and we're going to label them as narcissism. We're going to label all these things and we're going to BPD or whatever, or anxiety. But really they're all just symptoms, and we made the labels to say this is what that is, but the thing isn't real. Anxiety isn't real, depression isn't real, narcissism isn't real. Like, it's just a bunch of symptoms. But bunch of symptoms, let's say you're anxious all the time, or you're always thinking in the future and you struggle to be right now. So you struggle to listen, for example, if you're always anxious. If you're depressed, you struggle to be motivated to do things that will make you feel happy, Cool, okay, so... And it's been so tough falling in love with the love of my life. And I had a previous ex which was very close, and I still love her to bits, and we have a good relationship, but we're never going to be together. But this previous ex, it's like, I go through this, like, and I'm like, it hurts because it's not nice, but like, I sometimes cry and I'm like, I hate that it's you that I fell for. It's you that's the love of my life, And I feel bad even saying it or feeling that, because all I'm really doing is I'm like, this hurts so bad, and you can't... Do you not feel what I feel? Do you not feel what I feel? And it's just on repeat. I feel this. Do you not feel what I feel? And repeatedly I get, no, I don't feel that, but I have to assume that somewhere deep inside she does. It's like, do you not feel what I feel? Ugh. And I hate that I still sit here, and I realized yesterday, I was like, I still want to make her proud. Like, I want to make myself proud. But I want to be like, look, everything you said I listened. You were like, man, like you're still trying to prove your parents right or something, or you're not fully unleashed there. Okay, cool, I addressed it. I wasn't proud of myself as like doing the things that I wanted to do. Like it was always like, oh, it's okay, I'm just enjoying my life now. Not that that was a major problem, but like I didn't listen to my feelings. I still want to be like, look, I did it all. Are you doing it all? Like, can we be together? Because realistically, it worked cosmically outside of things that didn't work because we weren't at the place personally, whatever the personal journey was for each other, to be able to meet the other person where it's necessary with things like, compassion, things like connection, things like building in a team, right? She's very solo. I was ready more for team, but maybe a bit less than I'm care to admit, but sort of, yeah, I was in team, but trust, mistrust issues, fear responses, all these things, and I can see them all. I hope she can see them, and she's mentioned that she can see them, but a lot of the times I think at the moment she's just treating, I'm like a filter, I am her mother. Like we would have long conversations sometimes, and she would lose it emotionally and she would scream, but she would scream things that were literally directed at her mother, at me, then realize instantly, kind of like, I don't think that's really meant for you, sort of thing. Like it's right there, and I can't love her into loving herself and addressing this stuff, which is just so hard because there's no other person. Even though I want to affect everybody, I'm so deeply connected to, there's no other person that I want to have freedom, peace, and like love within her soul. She's such a beautiful human. So you understand my dilemma. Holy shit. Am I just going to talk about my ex for the rest of my life? No, because she's going to love herself. So we're all right. Thanks for listening. I smiled for the first time today. Holy shit. Which is interesting. So I obviously had a lot of feelings that I just didn't speak out. And you know how I write every day, like I write in my diary just about like, I'm like my own support, my own teammate. I'm like, you're doing good today, keep it going, keep this, or writing out my feelings. Well, if I would have wrote it down early in the morning at 5 a.m, I would have maybe felt a little better, but I didn't. So that's note to self. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And I'm still doing the things. So I've still got a commitment. I still feel a lot of stuff. I'm still addressing all the stuff, and I continuously feel throughout it instead of being like, no, block it out, which is very new for me. And you've seen me go through the process of actually trying to get this nailed down. Like life is not two-dimensional. There's feelings, there's logic, there's purpose, there's drive, there's ambition, there's so many different facets of life to look through. And, that's just one of them. Life is it's like a Rubik's Cube. I've never solved a Rubik's Cube, believe it or not. Every time I do it, it's like, man, like it's just my brain trying to figure out a puzzle, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna make me feel like I'm awesome. Or, but really it has no use to figure it out. But I do love people that can do it in 3 to 4 seconds, but that's now just more a pattern recognition and huge memory as well. So life looks like a Rubik's Cube, and it's funny, When you think you can't grow anymore, then you grow again and you grow again and you grow again and you grow again. And yeah, thanks for listening today. It's a bit all over the shop, but it's raw, it's real. I feel like I'm saying that because I'm like, I hope you like me. I hope you don't dislike me. I hope that this is still valuable. Because I think inside I'm like I'm not valuable. So if I'm not valuable, I feel like what's the point? But I hope this was valuable. I think it is because it's what it takes behind the scenes to grind for something, to attack something. Because you go for it and then life is like, oh yeah, how about have this, what about this, how are you going to feel about this, oh yeah, how bad do you want it? I want it pretty bad. Well, I don't just want it, it's happening. So whatever happens, that's the shift for me. That's the mental model. The mental model is I don't care what happens, it's happening. Like, I don't care what's happening. I could be dead, I could be in jail. Like, if I can still breathe and I can still move, it's happening. Like, you saw me, I was crippled with my back. It's happening. No matter what life throws at me, I feel like I've gone to a place where I'm like dead. I'm dead but alive. So nothing can hurt me. I mean, everything continues to hurt me and it doesn't matter. It's happening. And it's like, that is, I can feel it in my bones, in a vibration. That is what it takes, because we're not going for a small leap. We're going all the way to the top. And when we go all the way to the top, I need to vibrate a fucking different frequency. And it's happening. It's happening no matter what. Tunnel vision, locked in, happening. While feeling everything, happening. Loving, happening. Hurt, happening. Openness, love, vulnerability, happening. Tunnel. Let's go. Have a brilliant day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.